Good morning, Mr. Thomas.
Who are you? Please tell me that you didn't bring me all the way down here just to get my autograph.
It will not be needed. January 8th, 1990, the first assembly of the Divided was formed in California under the leadership of David Ethan Howell. 1995, they have expanded to 5 states: Virginia, Florida, Texas, Washington, and Maine, under the leadership of Alexander, Marcus, Danielle, Richard, and Mia Howell.
The Divided is family-based. That's old news. Back in the early 2000s, they've already expanded worldwide. Why are you telling me all this?
An added 15 underground institutions were located, 2 in the South Island of New Zealand, 3 in South America, 2 in the Philippines, 1 in Beijing, China, 2 in Israel, 2 in South Africa, 1 Mexico City, Mexico, 2 in the United Kingdom.
Under how, of course?
Until March 19th, 2019.
That's when it all started.
David Ethan Howell, deceased. Alexander Howell, deceased. Marcus James Howell, deceased. Danielle Kathleen Howell, deceased. Richard Neeland Howell, deceased. Nia Jalen Howell, unknown.
So I was right. Their deaths had nothing to do with sickness. It was this enforcement.
Nia Jalen Howell, unknown. Nia Jalen Howell, unknown.
Nia had a husband.
Spouse, Jordan Terrence Howell, deceased.
Since the dispersion, we believe she may be hiding with a group called the D23, under Marlon Andrew Wilson. I'm sure that name sounds very familiar to you, Mr. Thomas.
What does this have to do with me?
I'm sure you cherish your life and career, Mr. Thomas.
What are you doing?
You waited a long time for this. You will help me find Marlon Andrew Wilson.
One down.
Do you have anything else to tell me?
Slow it down a bit, Evie.
Hold on.
You slow it down.
Okay, hold on.
Ghost mode enabled.
We go up a little bit. Stop. Please, stop. Don't even think about it. How about that? That look good?
Copy. You see them.
can't see me.
They can see you.
No, they can hear me.
There you are.
Signal lost.
No!
Fortress, drop your weapon!
Signal lost.
Dang it.
You're interfering with a shadow enforcement criminal investigation. I suggest you leave.
We do not comply with the laws of the new government or the SE. I'm not gonna tell you again. Drop your weapons.
Ortiz, drop the gun. Think logically. Put it down. Ortiz, drop the gun.
Over there with your partner.
Oh my god.
Aiden?
Serenity.
Yeah, it's me.
Everyone's been worried about you.
I'm fine. Just making new friends.
Yeah, I can see that. You need to come back with us.
I can't. Not right now.
And end up dead? Like Michael?
How do you know about Michael?
That's something we can't discuss
What do
right
you
now.
know about my husband?
Serenity, you and Jeremy made a choice. Now deal with it.
We made a choice to have a life. A real life.
Look where you are right now. You want to keep running? Go. Nobody's stopping you.
I have to find out what happened to Michael.
You should worry more about your brother first.
I don't know where he's at.
Most likely they already got to him. Serenity. If you weren't going to come back with us, why did you make the call?
I didn't. Wait. You can shoot me now.
I don't want to be involved in other people's family issues.
You want to know why Callow hates us so much? Ask him yourself.
What do you want to do with these two?
We can't take him with us. We have to let him go. Tell Callow I'll be waiting.
You can come with us. We'll help you.
Hey, I'm Raven. I know this is a long shot, but do you happen to have an LX Palm Tab Ava platform code descrambler with an encrypted file transfer? 3rd generation?
I can make one.
Cool.
Oh. Sorry. Here are the files for the Franklin case. Not understanding why you need all this, I could have forwarded it to you, could have saved some time.
Well, it's one of those things I wish I hadn't gotten involved in. And no, I don't want you to send me anything online right now. It's only temporary. But I have a feeling we might have something tied together.
From criminal lawyer to FBI. You're still not paranoid about the new net changeover?
Terrified. I'll stick with being a lawyer. But we do have a similar situation here. Yeah, I won't bore you.
The Franklin case was over 10 years ago. Please don't.
Franklin murdered 3 people. This we already know. Now Ocho is being charged with the murder of Dennis Atkins. Now, all these 4 victims work for giant tech companies. Digital Arch, Tech Masters, Bitland, and New World Link. In the SE file, Atkins' remains were found in the same area as Franklin's bodies.
Well, it is a pretty big desert.
True, but how many burned bodies can it fit?
So they all died the same way.
The only reason Franklin got his sentence was because of one eyewitness. And he never clearly explained why he was there in the first place. He just let it slip by.
Yeah, wasn't it some homeless guy? Rodney?
Ronnie. Close. Mr. Carr. He managed to pop up years later witnessing another murder in the same area as the Franklin crime scene.
Ochoa? And you're defending him.
Lucky me. I can't seem to trace down any information about Mr. Carr. His old records are useless. But if I'm right, I believe Franklin and Ochoa have some connection here somewhere.
Can't the SE track down Mr. Carr?
They could. But with all the new changes, it's like nothing but a big waiting game. It's not like how it used to be. Danielle? I want to keep the SE out of this.
Even if we could find Mr. Carr, do you really think he will talk?
I don't know.
Well, if you like, I can probably track down that information.
I'd appreciate that. You can work Sundays, too. And get a new lock on that door.
Yes, sir.
Any luck? You know we're gonna have to cut the signal soon? So, how's that sister of yours? Okay. I'll be right outside.
Market expense.
Guys, what's going on?
Need a few more minutes. Can you hang?
Listen, we need to shut it down for at least a few. I need to switch the ID.
You know Pro, slowest person on earth. I'll see what I can do. Hey! Can I help you with anything?
Tyler, what's going on? Guys.
Keep walking.
What do you want?
Get in the car.
Take it easy. What's going on?
Stay quiet.
Encrypting data.
Look, you see this man? If you try anything, he will shoot you, he'll run your body over multiple times. So don't try anything. Do you hear me?
He told me to stay quiet.
Give him a minute.
Jaden Gibbs.
No identity chip detected.
You don't have a middle name? Okay, listen.
Are you guys shadow enforcement?
No?
I didn't think so.
Why do you say that?
Well, it's just that you don't look like soldiers. No offense, and he's pretty old. I mean, no disrespect. Please don't kill me.
Don't make him angry.
Sorry.
Look, I know who you are, and I know what you do. I want to make this easy on you. I need your help.
How do you know me?
You know my sister, and I know you're part of the Divided.
I'm not part of the Divided. I am today, if that helps.
Tala Lee Manalo.
Who's Tala Lee Manalo? You know what? That name does sound familiar.
I need you to find as much information you can on Tala, okay?
Look, you know what you're doing is dangerous. For all of us. Why would you want to do that?
I don't have any other choice. I made a lot of bad decisions, and I want to correct them. I need your help.
I would think a follow-up phone call would have been a little bit more respectful coming from a professional, prominent figure such as yourself.
Spill it.
I'm not the one that makes up all the rules for the program. I'm just the overseer. But the last visit with your author friend, it didn't sit too well with everyone.
Nobody's ever complained before.
I know, but I hate to be the one to inform you that McPherson Media is now merged with New World, which is owned and operated by the New World government. Now, you have a lot to complain about.
Why didn't Larry tell me all this?
Because he doesn't like you. Okay, it's not that he doesn't like you, it's just that he has a hard time communicating with you.
Okay, now what?
Just have to make a few changes, that's all. Not happy about this, but I'm gonna have to take control of your guest list.
There's a lot more you're not telling me.
Amber, I'm just the production manager, and that's all I want to be. I love my job, but I don't want to be in the middle of whatever's going on between you and Mr. Tom.
And that's nobody's business. I'm just trying to help the guy. What happened between Michael and I was a long time ago.
Obviously, he's still sticking around for a reason.
This isn't about my relationship with Michael.
Whatever Michael got himself involved in, he's gonna drag you down with him. And none of us want to be a part of it.
Like what? You don't actually believe all that end times, doomsday garbage stuff he writes about.
No, not all of it, but what if he's right? Why else is everyone so freaked out about it? And why is New World all over Larry's business? He doesn't want anything to do with it. They came to Larry's house the other night.
They?
He didn't give me all the details. I was working late at the studio where he found me. It was a mess. I tried to calm him down. They're gonna be watching us pretty closely.
Michael's not a threat. Trust me, I know him very well.
Do you? Maybe you don't. Maybe you haven't actually really listened to him. Probably why it didn't work out between the two of you. Hey, Amber. Just think about what I said.
What happened to you?
Would you like to review the data for enforcer number 0114, Miss Kingsley?
No, that won't be necessary. Start audio recording.
Audio recording begin.
Removing plastic bag. There's heavy amounts of blood on the right outer shell. Also on the mouth guard. Also heavy amounts on the visor guard. Not seeing any major damage on the outer shell. Only minor scrapes and small dents on the outer guards.
Would you like for me to transmit audio analysis to Armory Technical Department, Miss Kingsley?
No, I'll be removing left side, the temple shell compartment, 1D. I'm going to see if there's any damage to the cerebral casing and neural cortex. Everything seems to be perfectly fine. Stop audio recording.
Stopping audio recording. Is that a sample, Miss Kingsley?
You don't need to know anything.
Have a great day, Miss Kingsley.
Welcome, Dr. Pearson, to your Palm tab. Would you like for me to tell you a joke?
No.
Okay. What would you like me to do?
Send private message.
Perfect. Who would you like to send a message to?
Raven Girl, 17. Listen, Raven. I did something I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. I'm going to try my best to fix this mess. I put a tracking chip in Serenity. If you're still with her, you need to let her know. I would stay far away from the house as long as you can. I will come to find you. I think you know where to go. Stay there. Send message.
Sending message now.
How did you end up here? It's really a long story. My family and I have been out here for some time, since the beginning of the pandemic.
Why so long?
My parents were heavily involved with the Divided when they first started. They would tell my brother and I stories about the end of America and the coming world government. At first I thought my parents were just a bunch of chattering doomsday fanatics. It drove them crazy. It made us all crazy.
Where are they now?
I don't know. When the New World took effect, my parents gathered a large group of people and stormed the city streets to protest against the new Malik laws. Shadow enforcement came and forcefully broke us apart. We all scattered. That was the last time my brother and I saw them.
Your brother?
He's around. We stayed close after the separation. He thinks Mom and Dad are still alive, so he's been searching for them. It's safe.
We're sending Serenity to a different camp. She'll be safe there.
I'm still not understanding all this divided stuff.
There's a lot of things that we can't talk about. At least not yet. We do what we can to survive. You'll be finding out all about that soon enough.
Here, try it. I made some modifications. That thing is so old.
Thanks.
What is that?
There's a lot that I can't say right now. You'll find out soon enough.
Welcome to your contact.
When I was little, my dad and I made up this secret code so that we could communicate privately.
That sounds creepy.
He is.
What's the matter?
I think I know where my dad is.
It's not safe for you to go alone. If you can tell your dad to stay where he is, we'll put a team together and we'll all go find him.
My dad is pretty smart. He can take care of himself.
just need to know if you'll be the one to hold me close. If this were the end of our love, would you still be there when the world falls apart? Would you find me? The stars burning out and the sun's disappearing. Would I be the one that you call at the end? If you were by my side, it's not as cold to live or die. Would you leave me lonely? Be the one to hold me. If this were the end of our love, would you still be there when the world falls apart? Would you find me? The stars burning out and the sun disappearing. Would I be the one that you call at the end of it all? This were the end of our love, would you still be